All right, man. Look, man, we're here for this little Sunday football hangouts. There's going to be a pretty quick one here, just pretty much reviewing what has happened within the week. So I think, look, we're going to first start off with Chelsea, 11 wins in a row. Diego Costa doing his thing, scoring yet another goal. And Chelsea are, first of all, I wouldn't say title favorites, but they're definitely looking like they're in a strong position to take home that title. So I'm going to throw it to you, our guy in here, Far. So how do you see? Do you think Chelsea will win the league eventually?
Yeah, I really think because the Diego Costa is doing his thing, Hazard is doing his thing, but the main change is Conte, in my opinion. The system he brought and also the mentality. It's a different Chelsea from last year.
Oh yeah, no. I think it's because my whole worry is that because Costa is now banned for the next game, but the thing though is that I think it's actually tactical because the next game they're playing is at home to Bournemouth. So so he was available. Remember, he was always on this 4 yellow cards thing. So he was available for Tottenham. He was available for Man City. So he was available for all of the really tough games and these away games, which are always tricky. So if there was one game to be banned for, it is at home to Bournemouth. I am disrespecting Bournemouth. It's Bournemouth. So what about you, King? King, are you saying that Chelsea are now favorites for the title, that they will win the title, or it's too early to call?
Yeah, they're favorites, I guess. Yeah, Chelsea off because because they're in great form right now, and no other team has been playing as well as Chelsea has. So yeah, I'd say Chelsea are favorites.
Wow, football god, Chelsea, are they favorites? Are they going to win the title?
Yeah, they're definitely favorites. No one, I don't think anyone's going to catch up to them.
So what about, let's say for a laugh,
they have no Europe. They have no Europe. That's the big reason why.
But what if Costa, let's say, okay, let me be hypothetical now. What if Costa is injured for like 3 months? Can they still win without Costa?
All they need to do is get him 1 goal and get him 1-0 result.
But Costa has been the only person scoring the 1 goal.
No, if Costa gets injured for a significant period of time, then things get tricky. But if Costa's there, then they've won it. Because there's only one other team in it. It's only City.
I'm not sure. Maybe Liverpool, because they also don't play in Europe.
Liverpool have you can't sustain that type of attack and football throughout an entire season. Yep. And also that defense is very shaky. It's not sustainable.
Yeah. Because this is what I keep trying to say to people, is like the only time a truly offensive team like Liverpool win a title is if you've got a Lionel Messi, or if you were Dortmund, who had, for me, in my opinion, better players overall than who Liverpool have. Liverpool have some nice players, but you're looking at that Dortmund team who had Peak Kagawa, Marigota, who was Hungary, freaking Hoffman, Lewandowski. Like, they had a pretty good team.
Oh no! Also, the Dortmund team had a good defense with Hummels and Subotic at that time.
Subotic as well, and we saw Socrates. So that's the thing, is like, people look at Dortmund were very attacking, but no, they actually had a very good defense and a very good defense behind them. And even if you look at Barcelona, yes, they had Messi, but they also had Piqué and Puyol, very good defenders. Liverpool don't have, like, Matip. He's an alright defender. Is he as good as Hummels? Is he as good as Piqué?
I don't think Liverpool have lost 1 game when Matip plays.
Yeah, but is that really enough to win a title? No, it's not enough to win a title.
Top 4, they'll get top 4.
Top 4 off here.
They'll get top 4.
What about Arsenal? What if they don't get top 4 this season?
No, relax. We're getting we'll get to Arsenal. Just relax.
Oh Lord,
get to Arsenal. Very quickly. So, did anybody see what Lionel Messi did to Espanyol?
No.
Yeah. I saw it. Yeah, let's be honest. This is basically a training session for him.
This guy,
that was funny.
Rearranged their life.
If he scored that, then my God,
it's like that's for me. The worst thing is he didn't score the goal at the end, but Like that's for me. The thing with Messi is that look, I will always say, look, I need a World Cup, I need a Cup of America. I still need those medals. I need those medals. I'm sorry, I need them.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, what this guy can do, his ability is scary.
He won the game in 2.
Oh.
He won the game in 2 minutes.
Okay, can you say at least on the club level, he's the greatest player of all time?
Yes.
On the club level.
Yes, he is. Like for
On
me,
the
like
club level.
I've said this many times, he is the best club player of all time. Like I don't care how many goals Pele scored for Santos. That's irrelevant to me. As far as performance over years consistently and what he's done on the pitch, best club footballer of all time. That
what if
about
Maradona won? What if Maradona won?
What
the
about
Champions
Di
League
Stefano?
with Napoli.
Well, I told you, I don't care about what Di Stefano did. And Maradona, that was 2 seasons. Messi has been doing this for like the past 5-6 seasons consistently.
10 years.
Why don't you care what Di Stefano did?
Who did he play against?
Di
Seriously,
Stefano was a better football player than Messi. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
There's no evidence.
I mean, Machine, pick your words very carefully. Are you telling me that Di Stefano played better football consistently over 5 years than Lionel?
I have no idea because listen, I have no idea because I wasn't around. I know you won more at the club.
so we shouldn't even be discussing about it then.
No. That's basically because I say I'm not here about what you've won trophies. That's not the argument. The argument is how good are you? I say that Messi is the best club footballer I've seen. This is not about titles or trophies won. As far as performance,
No, it has to be about titles. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing the caveat of club football.
He's still the best one then.
Okay, then.
Champions League, like 8 La
okay, then
Ligas.
we'll throw in like, I mean, how many titles did Desailly win? How many titles did what's it called? Has like Batra won, or these sideshows who have been part of squads? Because if we want to use titles, I can pick some bricks who have been part of squads who've won many. Like a guy who was maybe like a part-time player for AC Milan who won all those Champions Leagues. But I'm more interested in what have you done on the pitch? What's good as a player? Because this conversation started by his crazy, insane skill against Espanyol. And I was like, that's like what he did, like that's just, I mean, my God, it's crazy. So, and I've said many times, I'm sorry, he is the best club footballer of all time. Like Maradona, in my view, had the best achievements by a single player, as in what he did for Napoli. Because Napoli have only won 2 titles, and that was with Maradona. So Maradona has the best singular achievements as a club football player. But as far as consistent performances over a number of years, I'm sorry, Lionel Richie gets it. I mean, we cannot argue about that.
But surely, don't you think that the best club football player would be somebody who's been in several clubs and has proven his worth in several clubs and been successful in several clubs? Not just one.
No, that's not really that's not really true. Oops.
It's just skill. It's just skill. You see
That's
it.
the thing.
It's in his blood. I mean,
Plus, he's done in Europe. He's done in Europe against the big teams year in, year out. So
No, but I mean, like leaving his own club, not against several clubs. I mean,
No. But Machine, the thing is that which is what Far was saying, is that I'm going merely on what have you done on the pitch. I don't care who you've played for or how long you've played for them. What have you done on a pitch consistently over many years? What Lionel Messi has done for Barcelona as an individual is crazy. So you can say, oh, he's because of the system and everything, but no. If a guy dribbles past 5 players, he dribbles past 5 players. That's it.
I mean, look how not just the Espanyol game. I mean, just look at the way he embarrasses world-class defenders. I mean, come on. Remember we did to Boateng in the Champions League.
To be honest,
he would like that consistently.
He also would score in the Bundesliga, in the Premier League. It's for sure.
I don't know. I really don't know why every time Messi does something that's impressive against a third-tier team like Espanyol, there has to be a reunion of people gushing over how amazing he is.
Okay.
Just today, Ronaldo scored a hat trick in the final that equaled the title, and everybody brushes it aside as if it's
okay. You know, actually, that is a very good segue. That's a very good segue. So, because when I put out that tweet about wow, Messi, incredible, people then said, well, what about Cristiano who scored 3 goals in a final? Kashima Antlers.
No, you should have seen the game. They were being outplayed by.
I know football God, I understand. But no, football God, I understand because I saw highlights of the game. Kashima Antlers.
Still better than Espanyol, man. They got there.
They gave a
They're
better
probably
game
better than
to Real
Espanyol. I
Madrid than
would,
Espanyol.
it's not like I watched the Japanese
I mean,
league.
basically,
But
the
how
main
did they get there? How did they get in the final, man?
No. I have nothing against them, but at the end, and for me, those guys did amazingly well in that final, amazingly well. But again, I'm going via what's the eye test. Cristiano, first of all, the first goal was a penalty. It was a damn penalty.
Oh my! Penalties are hard. You gotta admit, like seriously.
I know, yeah. No, football goal.
It's mental strength.
Yeah.
You need mental strength for penalties.
Yeah, man. Yes, penalties. I mean, scoring from 18 yards away when you're a professional, that's hard, man. That's really tough. I understand, very hard. And the other two goals, that's just a pure goal scorer's goal. Through ball, finish it.
I never said that they were amazing goals, man. I said that that he was there to put them away, and he did it.
The key thing is that, what I've always said, Cristiano will go down as the best goal scorer the game has seen. Goal scorer. But football is goal scoring, dribbling, footballing brain, assist, passing, vision, control,
listen, he
balance.
has more. He has many more. He has many more dimensions to his game, other than goal scoring.
No, but so Machine, I think we'll be at this.
When people say the people that say that Cristiano will go down as one of the best goal scorers of all time, that's damning him with faint praise. It's people that don't know how to criticize him, but that can't criticize him in the goal scoring department because it's a verifiable evidence that he scored a shit ton of goals.
Yeah.
So they only give him that, and they deprive him of any other quality that he might have as a footballer.
Because that's all he deserves. No, because that's all he deserves.
I'll tell you several different dimensions of his game that make him one of the best players of all time. First of all, off the ball movement. I've never seen anybody as good with off the ball movement as Ronaldo.
Which is
it's
a
crazy.
goal scorer's traits. Carry on.
Not necessarily, not because he doesn't just do it. He's not just necessarily in the box to receive it. He's amazing with off the ball movement and counterattacking from deep within the opposition half. He's amazing. He's an amazing header of the ball. And people say, "Oh yeah, he jumps tall or whatever," but that's an essential feature for a great footballer to have. He's amazing
at straws here. Look, basically, I think
he's amazing at improvising, man. He's far better than Messi at improvising.
Wait, Machine. I don't want this to devolve into another Messi Cristiano debate, but all I wanted to say is that Club World Cup, obviously, that's well done to Real Madrid. I don't think it's that much of a relevant trophy, but still a trophy. But
They're
again,
still unbeaten. That's the thing.
I know, but still, all I'm saying is that for Messi, this shows how I view for football. I respect goal scorers, I respect tactics, but when I see what Messi does on a technical level, it impresses me far more. So because I look at the game on it, and that's the beauty, because that's why some people say Pele is the greatest of all time. For me, I don't see Pele as the greatest of all time. I say that it's really between Maradona and maybe Ronaldo. Those are as the greatest of all time. That's Ronaldo is the best player I've seen live.
3 World Cups. You can't go that.
No, but again, that's what I'm saying. Like,
why Ronaldo though? Why Ronaldo not Maradona?
No. Ronaldo is the best player I've ever seen in live, like fully. Because I saw Maradona at the tail end of his career. So '94 World Cup was when I really saw Maradona the first time alive. But Ronaldo is the best player I've ever seen live. As in, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
It's like when I watch Ronaldo, I think I see a really good player. But if I watch Messi, I see a genius. You understand it's different. The kind of movement is unbelievable. Sometimes he has some crazy skills. That guy really.
Well, no. I mean that's why it's it's. I just think that with this whole thing, it's how you view the game. Because for me, I see Cristiano. He's like a physical force.
Hardworking.
Movements, goal scoring, hardworking. But for Messi, there's technique, there's finesse, there's grace there, and that's the difference.
Come on, you can't tell me that there's anything graceful about Messi, man. You can't tell me that he's a graceful football player. Sorry. What I saw over there, for instance, the goal that everybody.
I mean, come on, man. I see that's
that's hating.
Say that
listen,
has no. I mean,
I'll just take this goal that he scored against Espanyol that everybody's screaming their pants about. It's not there. There's nothing graceful to it. He's scurrying past players, man. He's literally scurrying past players. It's all about explosion with Messi.
Yep.
He's an amazing
get to
dribbler,
Arsenal?
probably the best
Do you know
dribbler
how
you've ever
hard that
seen.
is to
He's not
do?
a skillful player. He doesn't look graceful while he's playing. He looks short, stocky, and he's not skillful at all. I'm sorry.
But do you know that Maradona was also short and stocky as well?
Maradona, but he was skillful. He was graceful. It's different. He played like a bull with like his chest out, man, his head high up, man. He did.
Being short is actually an advantage. You know.
We're going to be here for too long. So look, we're going to move on because I want to move on to Arsenal.
Arsenal. Let's go to Arsenal.
And on Wenger.
Arsenal fan TV.
No, wait. Don't read it for me because I'm saving that. I'm gonna order some food and I'm gonna watch some Arsenal fan TV. So I'm saving that. So please don't ruin it for me. All I'm gonna say is this, because I'm literally just uploading my post-match analysis now. Arsenal, King, talk to me. I mean,
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened in the second half. Our first half was perfect. We sat back, we counter-attacked when we needed to. And the second half, we couldn't string two passes together. It'd be one pass there, loses the ball. I have no idea what happened. And here's something. I actually don't blame Wenger. I don't. His lineup was perfect. He made substitutions at the right times. Now, his substituting Giroud for putting Giroud on was a bit odd, but that was like he put on Giroud was like 2-1 up. Wenger wasn't the issue. Every player on that pitch needs to donate their paycheck to charity or something because nobody on that pitch played well. Nobody.
I mean, in the first
half,
half,
I think Sanchez was good.
The first half was okay, but they collapsed in the second.
I don't know what happened in the second half. I have no idea. We couldn't string any passes together at all. It was not.
Well, it's tough when your creative midfielder isn't playing. You know.
Yeah, he's bad. Ozil was bad.
Passes together when Ozil is a no-show again.
Was shocking today. Iwobi was bad. Iwobi was very bad today. Ozil was terrible. Xhaka was mediocre. It just respect.
What happened to Chamberlain? Anyone know?
Chamberlain, I think he was injured. But I have to give respect for Pep at halftime for switching things up. I give respect to Pep. But
see, for me, I agree that yes, players have to take some blame, and for me, I think because you will see what I say about Messi Ozil. Like Ozil, his performance was a complete embarrassment.
Is he in the
professional to do that? For me, it's embarrassing to do that. I mean, if I was a fan who paid all this money, traveled all the way, and I see one of my players literally walking about, no pressing, he's not chasing, he's not harassing anything, I'll say, wait a minute, no, give me your paycheck. Donate your paycheck to all of the traveling fans. That's one thing. Second thing is that halftime, you saw the difference between Pep and Wenger. Pep, he makes a switch, tactical thing. He gives instructions to Silva. For Wenger, okay, you go down to 1-1. Where's the setup? So the only thing you can do is bring on Giroud. That's it. You've been doing that same substitution for the past 5 games. Don't you know how to change formation, change positions, move people around? Like Wenger, how many times do you see Wenger giving instructions to people on the pitch? Pep is always saying, look, chip in, like same thing with Conte as well. You know, change. They're constantly trying to move guys around, coaching people constantly. You know, but for Wenger, it's just the same old thing.
Fair to Arsenal, both those goals City scored were offside.
Yeah, but they were better.
No, City were much better than us.
They were better, but
yeah, of course, offside, but of course.
No. But okay, if you look at those 2 goals, like the first goal, how do you allow one ball to go over 3 defenders? How? That is extremely naive defending. Second goal, how do you allow a player to? First of all, there were 2 defenders on Sterling. He turned.
Did you see that pass by De
defenders
Bruyne?
couldn't stop him.
And then you forgot to add, Trek also got beaten in his near post as well.
Yeah.
Near post. I'm
by
sorry.
Sterling. By Sterling.
I mean, guys, it was absolutely shocking performance.
Oh no!
especially the second half.
Look, Mohammed, give me your lowdown because King gave me his lowdown. Give me your lowdown on what happened, man.
I thought the second half was a disgrace, especially players like from Ozil, just literally walking around doing fuck all. And then I thought tactics were completely wrong as well. Wenger at the end of the season, there's no way we can offer him one more year of contract extension. Absolutely no way.
But we see now there's a difference here because King said that he felt that Wenger picked the perfect lineup. So
no, the tactics, yes, the lineup was right, but the tactics were wrong.
He didn't switch it up in the second half. That's the problem.
I think at the point where Wenger changed, like put on substitution, it was already too late. The team went out horribly. The team came out and we conceded in like 10 minutes. There's nothing Wenger could have done about the equalizer. Like,
but the way we came out was just like the players were just standing off, no pressing, no nothing.
That's Wenger's fault. He has to motivate them.
No, we couldn't. No. There's no way you can't string together two passes.
Exactly.
How many times we lost the ball?
Yo, in the first half, every time we strung two passes together, we were through on goal. In the first half.
In the first half, you can't tell me there were so many opportunities where the counter attack was on in the second half. All you had to do is pass the ball forward, but we lost the ball.
When you look at players like Coquelin, he only had 58% passing accuracy.
Did you notice how bad City were when they didn't have the ball in the first half?
They were
shocking.
But see, that's the key because when I saw in our first half, Arsenal, you had to take the advantage because City were there for the taking. Because after that first goal, it was end to end, and City just looked very light at the back. But my main thing is that you see, this is how a manager doesn't do his homework. You know that first of all, City are a very attacking team, and Pep doesn't really look at defense that much. So you're 1-0 up. You know that these guys are going to be a lot more offensive, and they're going to be even a lot more attacking. You have to have a game plan for how can we get from A to B quickly, because these guys will be light at the back. But there was no strategy there. There has to be strategy. And when you know that things aren't going well, the manager has to come up and motivate the players, shout at the players, tell them, look, guys, pick it up. But for Wenger, he'll come up.
He sat there for all of the second half, literally made no substitutions until the 65th minute. And then when he did, he brought on Oxlade-Chamberlain, then took him off about 10 minutes later for El Nene.
Ox was injured, to be fair.
Yeah, he was injured, but I mean, I wouldn't brought off, even though Iwobi had one of his worst games ever.
Yeah, he did.
He was absolutely
there was an opportunity for those. If it was in the first half, there was an opportunity.
The Alexis Sanchez one where
and he bottled it. I was like,
okay, but is it? So can we now say officially
it's
Arsenal
over.
are out of the entire
100%. And Alexis needs to leave at the end of the season. He needs to go to a better club.
He should come to United.
No.
No. Football God, he said a better club, not a worse.
We're not talking.
Wait, guys. I need to ask you guys something. What are the changes United get top 4? We're only 4 points behind Arsenal.
Sorry, man, you're not getting top 4.
You're not getting top 4.
We're only 4 points behind Arsenal.
Sixth, by the way, you do realize that. So
we're only 4
I don't know why United fans try to talk. Like, your team you finished below us for like the past 4 seasons. You can't talk to us.
We won the league 4 seasons ago. So
my thing is, wait, guys, chill. My thing is that I believe now officially it's between Man City and Chelsea.
Yeah,
we agree with that.
How many points
I
are
don't
Man
think
City
City
behind?
are anything.
Are they 8 points behind?
7 points.
Hey,
7 points.
7.
Now, Chelsea are winning it. I don't see City.
United are climbing up the ranks, man.
United are not doing anything.
I don't think City are in the.
I wouldn't put it past it for Chelsea to hit a streak of losses.
They will.
They can't keep this going on forever,
They
man.
will, but I don't see like any.
Man City can't afford to lose any more
guys,
games.
I'm telling you right now, I can almost guarantee you, City will cut that 7 points thing down because Chelsea will go into a bad run. Because again, as I say, they can't keep it up, and these 1-0s will not turn into 1-1s, 0-0s, and a few losses.
Wait, what about Liverpool? What if they beat Everton tomorrow?
No.
Man, come on.
Look, Liverpool. I think Liverpool. Like, see, that's easy football. This is why you should be fearful. City and Chelsea are going to lock in 1 and 2. It is Arsenal's divine right to come top 4. And Liverpool, I'm sorry,
these
these
things
guys
have to end
are
eventually. They can't always get top 4.
sorry. Wait,
No.
do you know what the divine rights means? It is their divine right to come top 4. You can't
You
stop
don't
a divine right.
understand. Wenger views top 4. Bet like Wenger will get top 4. It is like
No,
he
but
will lose. Literally, he will.
I think he knows he gets complacent whenever he's challenging for the title, and then when top 4 is at stake, he really
it's like clockwork.
He rolls up and then he's like, "This is my thing,"
because it's what Arsenal always do. Like Arsenal will always like last 15 games of the season, they literally go on like on a 10-game winning run. That's what they always do because Arsenal always finish very well. It's just that during these critical months, December, November, January, when you have these key games coming, they always flop. And that's the thing with Arsenal. Like,
did you see Arsenal's fixture list in February?
Is there any way you can delete the previous hangouts? Me saying we're going to challenge this year. Is there any way?
Don't delete it.
Any way you can get rid of the evidence?
I mean, because Mohammed, remember, I think you said to me that I think Arsenal.
I said this is a different,
This is a different Arsenal. They're a lot more resilient.
I'm gonna cry now. Oh my god.
Okay, all right.
But let's talk about the All I want to say is that
even City didn't play well, man. They were rubbish as well.
No. City were amazing in the second half.
In the first half, they were absolutely rubbish.
Yeah, first half they were shambolic. Second half were unreal.
Arsenal were poor.
Did anyone watch Arsenal Fan TV and
Oh
Claude's
yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm relaxed. I'm waiting for that.
Watch Troops first. Watch Troops.
Don't spoil it.
Where's the Ginger Chris?
No, guys, don't spoil it for me. I'm waiting for it. Okay, wait. So put it this way, like for me, because again, this is how I see it. Is that for Chelsea, I'm worried that first of all, Costa, they reliant very much on Costa.
Heavy, yeah.
City have showed that. See, that's the key thing. City have showed they can win without Aguero.
Yeah, but they're inconsistent. That's the problem. They're inconsistent.
They're also in the Champions League. City is also in the Champions League.
Yeah.
See, no, it's true. I mean, Champions League, that's big team as well. But I still feel that City, I think they're going to make a run. I think they're going to make it. And guys, 7 points is nothing to sneeze at. And for Arsenal, 9 points. Are you kidding me?
It's over.
It's, I mean,
9.
So there's just no. Okay, look, I want to switch things very quickly now because I think, guys, there's a player who I believe could be the next big thing.
Not Moses, please.
Look, he's like, I was watching Dortmund against Hoffenheim. Crazy game. This dude, Ousmane Dembele, guys, remember the name. This kid is very, very good. I think this guy's like 20 or 21 or something.
I think it's like 19, actually.
Yeah, 19.
I mean, because this guy is like, I mean, when you're talking about balance, dribbling, skills, footballing brain, movements across the pitch.
You literally can't guess which foot is. You can play either wing and through.
Yeah, I mean, like left foot, right foot, and how he just glides past players is amazing. And to think that this guy is doing this stuff at 19, that's why you just hope. That's why, like, when I look at that, you just think that if Dortmund kept all of their players, you could see.
He wouldn't start then. He wouldn't start then if they kept all their players.
Nah,
I don't know, man.
He'd be like a
he would start ahead of Plavickovsky if they did.
Yeah, he started ahead of like of Götze and Blaszczykowski because I mean,
but Lewandowski, Royce, Aubameyang.
Yeah, no, you can fit Lewandowski, Royce, Aubameyang. This dude, he'll start ahead of like Kagawa, ahead of Götze, ahead of Kuba. He would.
Yeah, but that's too many attacking options.
Exactly.
That's too many attacking players. Where's the balance in that team?
No. Then you need like an amazing defensive midfield and an amazing defense. But on just an attacking tip, offensively, that's a crazy thing. No, basically, it's the same thing with Liverpool. Like Liverpool are the most entertaining team to watch in the Premier League. Doesn't mean they'll win it, but they're fully entertaining. Same thing with Dortmund. I'm saying I don't know whether they'd win titles, but it would be an amazingly entertaining team. But the thing with Dortmund is that because I still feel that these guys they could spring a surprise in the Champions League. But my lord. Do you know Bartra had, I think, the worst game I've ever seen a centre defender have?
He's a brick, man. They bought him from Barcelona. The guy was rubbish as a defender.
No, Mohammed.
He's always been rubbish.
No, my man. This guy, he took rubbish to a whole new level. As in, I've never seen a defender play this badly in my life before. I mean, it was shocking.
People only started hyping him because he went to Dortmund. He's always been rubbish.
Yes. Okay, look. Very, very quickly right now, guys. Serie, I think is dead.
Yeah,
it was already dead.
It was already dead.
Like dead already.
It
might actually be worse than League One now.
It is worse than League One.
It's actually excited this year for.
No. League One has 3 teams now, like PSG, Nice, and thing. Speaking of which, I think I'm hearing that Emery is going to get sacked.
Oh wow!
I heard Van Gaal might go to PSG.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
Emery might. How many months has he been in charge? Bloody hell.
Like 4 or 5 months.
Like a few months. Okay. Look, man, basically, my thing is that because this is what I was saying on my post-match for Juve Roma. Roma is supposed to be the second best team in Serie.
Yeah.
Have you seen Roma? That's scary. And AC Milan is supposed to be the third best team in Serie.
Yes.
And AC Milan's captain, I keep saying, is a guy called Abate.
What's wrong with Abate? Can't read.
Have you seen
to save his life, man?
So where you rank the leagues right now? Which is the best league?
Okay, now look. Basically, it's okay.
We should not do this. It's gonna be a controversy.
No. This is easy. Based on quality of football, I would say La Liga, Bundesliga.
On a technical
between the Premiership and the Serie, based on just quality of football, based on just
but you can't judge a league. You can't judge league on just one criteria. You need like 5 criteria.
No. That's why it's for excitement. It's the Premiership, the Bundesliga, maybe Ligue 1 now, La Liga, and then Serie for excitement. But for quality of football, I mean, you've got to say La Liga.
And what about competitive wise? Where would you put?
EPL
Premier League. When you
Premier League for competitiveness, anybody can beat anybody.
And drama.
Any match is like roulette.
Is Serie at the bottom then?
Oh yeah, of course. Juventus have won Serie and we're in the middle.
What are they like 6 times in a row this season?
6 times.
That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, 6 times.
I
remember Lyon won it 7 times in a row.
Do we have any Juve fans in here? No, we don't.
Was it?
Any Juve fans in here?
No.
Because seriously, how can you enjoy winning the league 6 times in a row?
No, but wait, but when I posted the video, what they did say was they said that this is revenge. It's revenge based off how they all try to screw over Juventus and screw over, with the whole Calciopoli scandal. So what is happening now is revenge. And they're saying that it also, all the other Serie teams are managed very badly, mismanagement, and they don't know how to run their other clubs. So
Berlusconi,
yeah, but I told you, Roma. If your striker is Jekyll,
yeah, Lord help you.
It's like literally, my Lord in heaven most high, Eden Jekyll. That's your main striker. So it's like an AC Milan. Fair enough. Bless their soul. Great team doing their thing. Their only world-class player is Carlos Bacca. That's it.
And he'll leave next season.
AC Milan. Do you remember a couple seasons ago when they were either sponsored or was rumored to be sponsored by Hello Kitty?
No. That's where they're falling to. So it's like
they're waiting for the Chinese money. That's how low they are.
Yeah, look, it's unfortunate. I know Inter Milan are like 6th or 7th, so it's a mess.
And for me, let me ask you guys a question about the Chinese league. How do you think that's ever gonna be let's say give it about 6 or 7 years? Do you think the Chinese football league will be a legitimate league? We all
at this stage,
they attract bricks. That's what they attract.
No. For me, no.
There's money in that league.
No. I think in 6-7 years, I think they'll be able to. It will be competitive. Because what I believe
watch it?
Happen is that. Because first of all, I think economically, China is a growing power, and people will not be able to resist the kind of money that they're being offered. Players. It's what my Oscar. I heard that Oscar like the MLS back in the day. People were like, "Wow, Chinese Super League have some players, man. They don't have the best players, But there's some very interesting players that are over there because there are guys who are now in their peak 26, 27, like Graziano Peye, who are like, okay, I'm going to go there. So because the money is so crazy,
I don't know.
So much.
Yeah.
You know, Lavezzi is the highest paid footballer.
Well, it's going to be Oscar now, but
Nah,
I mean, guys,
Oscar
are
now.
you telling me that if they offer one of the best players, like right now, and Alexis Sanchez, 400k a week, he won't think about it? He won't.
No, I don't think Alexis would go because Alexis seems like he lacks.
No, but I'm sure that thought in his head came.
Imagine how much should they give to Messi? $1 million a week? $1 million a week?
Yeah, like $1 million.
$1 million a week.
2 million, 3 million a week.
Messi should retire there.
But the thing is, it's not only about money because the Europe clubs have some pedigree, some names. You just can't.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Just can't take it.
No. Oh, wait. Before, what I'm saying is that we're living in modern football right now. Like integrity and that kind of stuff are these kids. Yeah. You see, basically, these kids are different. You know, these kids don't have the same kind of values that the guys from the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s had. So for these kids and the way the world is, they are looking
to get money and to leave as soon as possible.
They're looking at their future. They're looking at like, how much money can I make? How much money can I make in?
Yeah, but can you blame them? Can you actually blame them? You can't. How can you resist 400k a week?
To an extent. Okay. No, there's a like, for example, like if I was going to go to like a Real Madrid or something like that, yeah, I'd go for the money, but I'd also go for the club exposure. I'd also go because I have a chance of winning something. I wouldn't go China. I wouldn't go China because simply nobody's gonna watch me. I could be earning millions, but nobody knows who I am. So it's
no. But it depends on who you are as a person. There are some football players who say, no, I want to be known and I want to basically leave a mark. Hence why I want to play for Real Madrid. I want to play for Barcelona. I want to play for Bayern Munich because these people have pedigree and history. Right. But the other players were like, my God, I could earn 400,000 for kicking a ball around. That's easy money.
But China has one problem. They play in Asia. There's no Champions League or something like.
They do have the Asian Champions League.
Come on.
You're not hearing what I'm saying is that you have to. I told you it's the kind of person you are. There are two kinds of people. There's one person who looks at the football, Champions League, pedigree, who I am, and there's other person who says that you're going to pay me 400,000 a week for kicking a ball around.
And guys, crazy, I mean, it's mainly Brazilians who are thinking I'm not going back to the favelas, man. So
yeah,
Oscar, Ramirez,
and everything like that. And you're like, look, man, I've got kids. Who knows whether I've got many wives? Alimony to pay.
There's no way they're living in the favelas here.
Yeah, it's like I can pretty much make sure that my kids and every people's. I remember these are some players who they didn't really go to school. They don't really know how to invest money.
Exactly.
But in their minds, I look, let me make as much money as possible so I can blow a lot and still have some in reserve.
Actually, shocking that Oscar with 25. He's
25.
He's 25, man. But he's rubbish.
He's 25?
Yeah, he's actually 25. Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, if this becomes a trend, then that could be a big problem.
It could, but I see.
How much are they offering him? Like,
if let's say if China gets let's say Dembele somehow was in China at the first, right? You know how hard it is to get him to like a club like Dortmund or Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's the thing about because transfer. Like, if a lot of big players go there, transfers will be a nightmare. Like 80 million will be the new norm or something ridiculous.
No, guys, no, look. I mean, football is gonna get like I told you. Like, I mean, Oscar, a guy who is a bona fide brick, like a pretty easy player, for him to be earning now 400,000 a week. I told him football is changing.
So 100.
I mean, what about our African brother like Marjan?
That guy's how much is he on? 250 a week. I think he's on like 250 a week.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, man.
You know, but the reality. I know, but look, my king. The thing is that I mean, to answer your question is that 6-7 years down the line, man, I cannot definitively say, oh no, the Chinese Super League won't now be a market. It will never usurp or be better than the main European market.
Obviously, but do you think that will surpass something like the MLS?
Yes, it will. Yes, of course. Easily.
At this stage, yes.
No, it'll take 100 years for them.
You know, because see, the key thing is that China have a better appreciation and understanding of football than America have. Like America, will never get football. They'll never get it. China gets football.
Do you know?
They need to stop calling it soccer first.
Exactly,
That's
man.
a start.
Fucking pricks.
Yo,
Do you know what the most crazy thing is? They don't need the other people to watch. They have enough people. if
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's like 3 billion people to watch. That's it. You know, so they already have the numbers. No, but I think the main thing is that if they can attract like a marquee huge player, a huge up-and-coming star, then that is when people will be like, okay, let's now see what's happening in the Chinese Super League now. And then if we now have a Club World Cup and a team from the Chinese Super League now win
If they pay us 100 million for Messi, Ozil, they can.
Yeah, no, yeah, look, man. Like seriously, Mohammed,
100 mil.
Put this guy's up for sale. But
100 mil, man. 100 mil.
You know the
Yeah, they would pay 200 mil for Ozil.
I reckon, yeah.
Wait, but Mohammed, do you know what the sick thing is that they'll sell Ozil for 100 mil, and Wenger will still say no, there's no money to spend on players.
Wenger's leaving. I'm telling you,
He has to leave, man.
Okay, no, look, guys, I've got to go. Guys, peace out. Stay true. Peace out.